Assalamu alaikum, I'm Sajid and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we will study JavaScript string methods. So this video is going to be a little lengthy because there are many methods we will study here. So let's start. Okay guys, first of all we need to see why we need string methods, because string methods help you to do some work with the strings. What kind of work? Let's look at it. So as you know, primitive values like John Doe here, this name, cannot have properties or methods because they are not objects. But I mean, this is a general thing in other programming languages, but with JavaScript, method and properties are also available to primitive values, because JavaScript treats primitive values as objects when executing methods and properties. So if you have defined a string, this John Doe, which initially is sort of primitive value, so we may think that it will not have any method or properties associated with it. But in JavaScript this is not the case, because JavaScript treats the primitive values as objects and has methods and properties associated with those objects, and you can play with those methods to do some work on those objects. For example, here we are studying strings, so we have methods associated with those strings which can be used to make new strings with some different length, or I mean we can do different things with those strings and generate new strings, right? So that will be our work on those strings. So let's see how it works. JavaScript string length. So first of all, this is a property, length property, so here I have defined a primitive value or text. Let text is equal to, these are all my characters or alphabets in English. And when I say let length is equal to txt.length, it returns me the length of this string, and I hope it should be 26. So when we run it, so see here we have this script tags in HTML page, and we have defined our string which contains all A to Z, all alphabets. And then when we are assigning the value of the length of this text string, and assigning it to this p tag or paragraph with id demo, with this command like document.getElement by id demo dot inner html is equal to text.length, and the answer is on the right side, which is 26. So in this way, by using this property length, we can know the length of the strings, right? So let's move forward. So this was the first type of work we can do on the strings. As I said above, we use these methods to do some work on the string. So this is sort of work. We want you to know the length of the string, and that is available with this string text.length property. Okay, now let's look at some methods. And if, for example, we want to extract some part from a string, what methods are there? We have three methods. One method is slice, the other is substring, and third one is substr, str, start and land. They have some, you can see these are methods, and they will definitely have some inputs, or these are called parameters. Okay, so we have parameters for these methods, so that they use those parameters to output some thing or some work or some string which we are expecting that method to do for us. Okay, so let's look at it. JavaScript string slice method, how it works. Look at this example. So what it is going to do, okay, we have this string, let str apple, banana and kiwi, these three fruit names are in this string, and we are saying str dot slice 7 to 13. 7 is equal to 7 is actually the index, the seventh you can say index or location in this string, and 13 is the last index. So how we count from 0, you know, we start with 0. So a, capital A here is 0. So if we say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so we from 7 onwards we will go up to 13. So it's 8 9 10 11 12 13. So we have banana. Okay, sorry, maybe the counting is not correct. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, 7 is B, and then 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, and 13 is this comma. So what happens, the last character or alphabet is ignored, and we will be getting a slice starting from 7 and up to 13, but 13 is not included. So in this way the output is banana. So using this slice method we can get this banana out of this string. And also keep remember that the actual string is not disturbed, it remains there. Okay, so for example, if I am right, if after this, if I put here again, see here, okay, we can like write this should be here, and demo 1, and this is equal to str. Okay, like this. So let's see here, we have run str.slice, and we have the output banana, and then we have again displayed the content of our str, and it is same, apple, banana and kiwi. It means actual string is not modified or disturbed, it's still there. Okay, right, so this is how we perform the work of the slicing. Now let's look at this we have studied. First position is always 0, second position is 1 when we are counting the index positions. Okay, now if the parameter is negative, the position is counted from the end of the string. So this example slices out a portion of a string from position -12 to position -6. Okay, so right here we have the banana is the output. So how we count? Okay, 12 to 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 7 8 9 10 11 12. So one thing also is important, when we, because the numbers are negative, so we will count from the right side, not from the left side. We will count from the I. Okay, and negative, when we are counting negative from the right side, the indexes or the numbering starts from 1, not from 0, right? So when we are saying -12, we have to count up to -12. So I is 1, W is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is B cap, let's count again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Yeah, the B is capital, and -6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 is this comma. So that's why we have -12 to -6, these highlighted characters, which is the word or fruit name banana. Okay, right, so let's move forward. So in this way we have seen how to use negative numbers. Right, so and this is interesting part. If we omit the second part of this method parameter, what will happen? It will display it will slice the string all the letters, all the characters or alphabets after number 7. Okay, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and B. So after B up to I, it is showing banana and kiwi, all the characters in this string, right? So this is why it's like this, because we have used just one parameter. Okay, so are counting from the end, right? So here we see when we have -12, we are counting from the right side. And again, when we have just seen in the previous example, when we count from the right side, -12 is this capital B, and from B to kiwi we have this string output. Okay, next we have JavaString's substring method. Substring is similar to slice, but the difference that start and end values less than 0 are treated as 0 in a substring. It means we cannot use negative numbering, so we can have just from the counting from the left side, right? So here we are having this substring 7 to 13, right? 7 to 13. Okay, 7, what is 7? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is B. Banana to 13. 13 is, I have this comma, so that will be excluded. So 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, right? Okay, so we have this substring which is banana, and actual string is not disturbed, and it remains there as we know. Okay, and if we omit the second parameter of substring, as we have seen, the slice out will slice out the rest of the string. We have seen this above in slice method, right? Okay, next is JavaScript string substr method. What does it do? Substr is similar to slice. The difference that the second parameter specifies the length of the extracted part. So we have seen above in slice method and also substring method, the second parameter specifies the index location as well. But here in substr we have the length of the characters to be separated from the main the actual string. So here we have this apple, banana, kiwi. Okay, so here we are going to 7. 7 is capital B, so we need 6 characters. B A N A N A, banana. These are 6 characters. So when we have the output is banana. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. And similarly, if we omit the second parameter, the slice output the rest of the string. Okay, next we have, if the first parameter is negative, the position counts from the end of the string. So this is also clear to you. So when we have -4, 1 2 3 4, we have the kiwi as the output. Replacing string content. How to replace the content? So here we have a string called please visit Microsoft, and we want to replace Microsoft with w3Schools. So we will use replace method. So here we are using a function in this example. In this function, what we are going to do, so we have this paragraph, please visit Microsoft, and what we are doing, function my function let text is equal to, we are taking out the text from this paragraph whose name is ID is demo, storing it in this text string, and then we are performing or changing this same text as a reassigning to this demo paragraph, but at the end we are using this method text.replace Microsoft with w3Schools. So look at the right side. This is in the when we load the page, we have this our main text is please visit Microsoft. When I click the button, because we have associated the calling of this function with this button, and when we will click the button on click my function, so this function will be executed. So when I click try it, see here it has changed from please visit Microsoft to please visit w3Schools. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so here we have some important points. The replace method does not change the string. Okay, this is normal. The replace method returns a new string. The replace method replaces only the first match. This is important. I mean, if we have, for example, in the previous example, multiple Microsoft words, then this in normal condition, this replace method will only replace the first Microsoft and remaining will remain there. But if we want to replace all matches, use a regular expression with the flag set as g/g. See example below. So here we have the example. What we are going to do, we have please visit Microsoft and Microsoft, and we want to change Microsoft with w3School. So when I click the button, this is a similar example before. We just made this text string longer and put Microsoft 2 times in it. When I click the try it, it becomes, see here, it has only changed the first Microsoft word. Second word is not changed, right? So how to do that we will see shortly. So replace method is case sensitive. We're writing Microsoft with uppercase will not work. Okay, this is case sensitive, and when we are, I'm trying here, see here, it's not working. It's not, Microsoft is not being replaced with w3Schools because here it is capital, but in actual school it is not all capital, only the starting first character M is capital. Okay, that's why it's not working. So how we can solve this, we can use regular expressions with flag I. See here we are putting /Microsoft/I and /Microsoft/I. Just note that we are not using double quotes here. Quotes are not being used, and now we even write the capital. It's not making any sense. It's become case insensitive, and when I try it, Microsoft is changed with w3Schools. Okay, next, to replace all matches, use a regular expression, the flag /g as we said above. So here in this example we have Microsoft appearing in our text 2 times, Microsoft and Microsoft, and when I'm using this regular expression /g flag G, and if we try it, see here, now we have please visit Microsoft and Microsoft, and when it's run and we click try it, it changes all Microsoft appearances, and it was appearing 2 times, which is gone now and been changed with w3Schools and w3Schools. Okay, right, so now we are changing converting to uppercase and lowercase. This is quite simple and straightforward. We have this string hello world. We will use text.uppercase and it will be changed to uppercase. I'm just clicking the button and see here it is changed to hello world uppercase, and this is our method text.toUppercase. Similarly, lowercase is similar. We can use to lowercase. We have this string hello world. When I click this button, it is converted to lowercase, and here we are using this method text.toLowercase. Next we see the concat method. Concat method combines 2 strings and make them one. For example, we have text1 hello, text2 world, and text3 is equal to text1 dot concat, this one space in between, and text2, and text3 will be hello world. So here, as you can see, we have the hello world as the output, right? And concat method can be used instead of the plus operator. These two lines do the same. See here, we have learned before in operator chapter that plus operator actually concatenates a string. So the plus operator and the concat method, they do the same job. And as I just said, all string methods return a new string. They do not modify the original string or content. Formally said, strings are immutable, right? Strings cannot be changed, only replaced. So this is when we say formally that this thing is called as strings are immutable. Okay, now let's move forward. We have JavaScript string trim method. So what does trim method do? The trim method removes white space from both sides of a string. So here we have the string which has many white spaces at the start and at the end, and when we are going to trim it, output will be without these spaces on the sides. Okay, so here by doing how we are examining this concept, we have documented get element by id in our HTML is equal to length of the text1. Before trimming, the length is text1.length, and text2 gives us the length of the string after it is trimmed out, and text2.length. Initially, you see we had 22 characters in this string, including all the spaces. So when we have done the trimming, they are left only 12. All remaining spaces are removed from the start and the end, right? Okay, next we see the method called trim start. This was introduced in 2019, and this will remove the spaces from the start. See here, in the start we have spaces, we have at the end, but this method only removes from the start. So that's why actual length is 22, but we are left with 17 characters after removing spaces only from the start. So similarly, okay, this trim method is available in Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, and Opera browsers, and Edge browser was the one who introduced it in 2020, and the remaining they introduced it in 2018. Okay, JavaScript string trim, and this removes spaces from the end of a string. So here we have this string text1 hello world with spaces at both ends, and then we do trim, and the last spaces are removed, starting spaces are there, and we have the length 17. Okay, so this table shows when this trim end was introduced in these browsers, and 4 browsers had this in 2018, only Edge had it 2020. Okay, so next we have string padding method. It was introduced in ECMA script 2017, and these are pad start and pad end to support padding at the beginning and at the end of a string. So see here in this example, we have a text 5, and we say let pad it is equal to text.pad start 4 and x. It means our text should have length of 4 characters, and before 5 we will put x's, these x letters, right? So that the total length becomes 4. Okay, so here we have, see, output xxx5 with, and this is the result of this method text.pad start for x, right? If I make this like, you see, maybe 5, okay, this becomes, this adds another x, right? So here we have are adding 0 before this 5, and see here we have added 3 zeros, and if I add like this it will add, it's not working, so we can only add single. Okay, and if I make it 4 rather 5 rather than 4, so it has added sorry, excuse me. Okay, so this is it. The pad start method is a string method. The pad a number, convert the number to a string first. See the example below. So above we have seen this 5 was not a number because it has double quotes around it, so it is treated as a string, so we could add a 0 before it, right? But here pad start method is a string, so we convert, so we have this number 5, we convert this number to string or text by toString method, and then add zeros before 5. See here, this is our number 5, we are changing it to toString to text. Then document.getElement by id demo.innerHTML is equal to text.padString for 0. So now we have 3 zeros added before 5, and this is a string. Okay, so which browser supports this pad start? We can say all our these 5 major browsers, they support this. And pad start is not supported in Internet Explorer, right? Okay, JavaScript string pad, and this one adds the further characters to the end of the string. So here we have the 5, we want to add 3 x's after 5, so this is how we do it. Okay, text.pad and 4 comma and x. Okay, right, so pad and, okay, so pad and is a string method. Similarly, if you have to pad a number, you have to convert the number to a string first. Okay, pad and is also not supported in Internet Explorer. Okay, now let's look at some other stuff. Extracting string characters. For this we have 3 methods: char@, char_@, and property access. So JavaScript string char@ will return the character at that particular location. For example, at 0 location, we want to see which character is there in this hello world at 0. So 0 is capital H, so you can see answer here on the right side, this is capital H. Okay, next we have JavaScript string char_@. This method returns the Unicode of the character at a specified index in a string. The method returns UTF-16 code and integer value between 0 and 65,535. So we have this hello world, text.car at 0, and Unicode of H is 72, so we have the output 72. And let's see what's the Unicode of E, and it should be 69. Okay, next look at the property access. It was introduced in 2009. Property access with the square brackets. So we are calling char@ text. Okay, we have this variable str, and we are accessing with the square bracket str with index 0. We have the h output there. If I change to 1 2, so it gives me L, which is this location. Okay, so there are something related to this property access, might be a little unpredictable. Why? Because it makes strings looks like arrays, but they are not. So if no character is found, these square brackets return undefined, while char@ returns an empty string. So that's the difference. So it is read only. I mean, this is only forward direction. We cannot make changes in the string with this property access, like string 0 is equal to a gives no error but does not work. This is important. So if you try to change some content in a string with this string index 0 and try to assign this capital A, it will not give an error, but it doesn't work. See here, we are running the code, we have the hello world, and we are trying to change H with A, and it's not working. Output is hello world. Okay, now we are looking at how to convert a string to an array. So if you want to work with a string as an array, we can convert it to an array. How? With the method called split. Split method is quite interesting. So it has this way to execute, like text.split, then separators, text.split with the spaces, split on spaces, then we have split on pipe. Okay, so let's look at this example here. So we have this string, and okay, so we have this string here that text is equal to a b c d e f, which has 1 2 3 4 6 alphabets in that. And here I'm defining an array. Const my array is equal to text.split with these commas. Okay, and what will it do? It will split it into array, and when I am accessing the array with this square bracket index 0, it returns me A. If I access 6, sorry, it will be 5, it will be F, because the index starts from 0, so it has 6 side elements, so the last character will be at position 5. So that's why we have this output. Okay, right, so let's look. If we don't have these commas there, we have, for example, spaces. What happens? Okay, see here, and we remove this. Okay, and we are calling 0. See here, and 1 B. Okay, it's working, and 3 D. Okay, so 0 1 2 3 D. Okay, so as you can see, we have tried this split method with two things: split on spaces, split on commas, and it works. Similarly, you can try with the pipe and it will work, inshallah. So if the separator is omitted, the return array will contain the whole string in index 0. Okay, if the separator is this one, okay, the returned array will be an array of single characters. Okay, as we have seen above. Right, so here we have we have this. Here we have this character, sorry, string with the name with the text hello, and we are converting it to array by having these double quotes, and it will have a string of these characters, and we are printing out these characters by using a for loop, by iterating through this string, and the output is HELLO. Okay, so similar thing we have seen before, where we converted A, B, C, D, E, F to arrays and access its values. Okay guys, that's all. I have reached the end of this long lecture, so I hope this has been informative for you. If you have any questions or things not clear to you, you can ask in the comment section. Please share the video with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe my channel. so that you can get more videos, and I'll be back with more stuff soon. Take care, bye bye, and Allah Hafiz.